Good morning, it is day number 30 of going to a game every single day of the World Cup, and today is England versus Norway. It should be insane. If we're gonna call a spade, the previous two quarterfinal atmospheres have been just all right, but today, two of my favorite fan bases I saw along this journey, meeting in Miami, it should be absolutely insane. Potentially one of the best atmospheres of the entire World Cup. Now, you guys know how I feel about the Three Lions, so I'm gonna get my kit on, head down to Miami, get with the England fans, and soak in what could be the greatest quarterfinal in World Cup history. Before we head down to the stadium, a little bit of story time, because you guys have been asking me, why are you so passionate? Why do you love England so much? And why do you love Harry Kane so much? So allow me to explain. And if you don't care, just skip past this part of the video, and we'll be down at Miami Stadium getting after it with the England and Norway fans. But for those of you who have asked and do care, 2010 World Cup is when I started watching soccer. Clint Dempsey was the US men's national team's best player at the time. So after that World Cup, Clint Dempsey, I started playing with him on FIFA. He played for Tottenham, Defoe, Bale, Modric. I fell in love with Tottenham and Harry Kane. Now, you transition to those, it was either like 2014, 2016, 2018 England teams. It was Danny Rose, Eric Dyer, Kyle Walker, Dele Alli, and Harry Kane. So then I started watching England YouTube videos. I was obsessed with those England teams because half the team were Tottenham players. Now, since then, I've rooted for England in every single major competition. Nations League, Euros, World Cup, whatever it may be. Obviously, it's all been heartbreak. But I've not given up hope, and I've just fell in love with the England teams along the way. And all I want is for Harry Kane and England to win a World Cup. He'd win the Ballon d'Or. He'd finally get the respect that he ultimately deserves. So if you were curious, that is why I love Harry Kane and England so much. He's been one of my favorite athletes. And then this England team I've just fell in love with over the past 10 years. There's the story. There's where the passion lies. And I know it's controversial and a lot of people hate England fans, but I think they're amazing. The chants are fantastic. Are there some bad apples mixed in there? Of course. But like every fan base there are, and the England fans, at least at the World Cup, have been fantastic. The passion they come with, the chants, everything, the energy. So let's get down to the stadium. Let's get with my second family, and come on, you Three Lions. I'm absolutely buzzing with this one. Come on, boys. All right, we've made it down to the school buses that are gonna take us over to the stadium. And I understand everyone needs to make a living, but if you're driving Uber in Miami, Florida, in the summer, I feel like it's gotta be a requirement to have air conditioning. Whew. But let's head inside. My jersey is moist. But if you want one that is not, make sure you hit that subscribe button, both Fanatics and Snapback Sports, because we're giving away an England kit to one of you for free. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button. These are the list of giveaway winners that have won thus far, and you can join that list just by hitting that subscribe button. Let's get down to the stadium. Let's get with the England fans, and let's get going. There's something about England-Norway quarterfinal, 100-degree heat in Miami. Something feels so right about getting on a school bus to head down to the stadium. I can't put my finger on why that is, but it just feels correct. There's a lot of noise being made about the heat for today's match on Twitter. I think because England and Norway, obviously their climate isn't conducive to what the Miami weather is. It's only gonna get cooler as the night progresses. Looks like it's overcast, the sun's not gonna be beating down. I think we could get a legendary match today. Atmosphere outside the stadium isn't that good. I think because it's so hot, people headed inside to the concourse to get away from the sun maybe, and it's a little cooler inside. So I'm gonna head inside, see if that's where the fans are, talk to them about how they're feeling about this match. I'm confident, but I feel like when I went to the Azteca, none of the England fans were confident. So I'm curious how they feel now. They have 30,000 fans, which should be 50% of the stadium. So I think they may feel more confident, but let's find out.
We're England World Cup hardcore. This is my 5th World Cup.
Okay.
This is his 4th World Cup.
Oh wow, okay.
So we've seen a few.
So I'm asking the right people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a very pleasant, fun experience, but for us it's too neutral. We like it a bit more down and dirty.
Yeah.
But once we get going and the stadium gets going, it's going to be down and dirty.
Okay, so I love that. Do you think that's an America thing, that it's not like that? Like, why is it not creating that level of environment?
Simply because there isn't the heritage there.
Sure.
You need to get the years under your belt.
Right.
You know? But it's coming to America.
Firstly, the not confident thing is a mix of just being a negative Englishman.
Yeah.
We'll either be like, yeah, we're going to win and we're going to steamroll, or it's we've got no chance.
Right.
There's no worth getting excited.
I feel like the England mentality over the past 2 to 4 years has changed a ton. And they're more confident now with players like Jude who relish the big moment. But I feel like it's time for the England fans to just be a little cockier, have a little more confidence.
You can shove your All's up your
We're confident.
You are confident.
In Tuchel we trust.
3/4 of our back four plays for Man City. They all play against Haaland in training every day. They'll know how to handle him.
I sometimes go into games a little bit pessimistic, a bit cup half empty, but I'm feeling quite confident today. I think the defence on paper looks quite steady, especially with Stones in there, who obviously knows Haaland quite well, so hopefully we can keep him out. But I'm confident. I'm going to say 3-1.
They've got a good team. They're here for a reason. They knocked out Brazil. You look at a potential path. You don't get ahead of yourself. You look at a path.
Yeah.
And
You allow yourself to dream.
yeah, of course. But who knows? Argentina nearly got knocked out in the last. They're a good team, and Haaland is unreal.
All that said, I'm super confident.
You are? Okay,
Yeah,
good. That's what I'm looking for. What makes you dress up in the outfits?
Why not?
Fair enough. What would it mean to you two specifically, but the country in general, if they lifted the World Cup this year?
There is honestly nothing that brings people together like sport. Life-changing.
We've done it once before.
Yeah, I know.
Once. This would be the biggest thing to happen in the UK since probably, 1966? England! This has been amazing. We love America. But if England win the World Cup, this can be the greatest summer of our lives.
All right, England fans have gone from no confidence to full confidence today. I feel like that's exactly when it all goes horribly wrong, but hopefully, I've been asking them to be more confident. Now that they are, hopefully the team doesn't let them down. I have an announcement to make. People throughout this journey, this is game number 30 in 32 days, have asked, how are you holding up? How are you doing all this, blah, blah, blah. And I've been like, honestly, I've been fine. Like, I've been tired at points, but generally, I felt fine. This is the first, I feel like I'm dying. I think this journey has finally broken me. I'm obviously going to be able to fight through for the 3 Lions. But if this was either the France or the Spain game, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Mentally, I'm sharp as a tack, man. 2-1 England. That's my official score prediction. 2-1 England. Kane twice. Sharp as a tack mentally. Physically, yeah, if I died, I don't know. If you're dead, can you have feelings like being surprised? If you can, I wouldn't be surprised being dead. I'd wake up in either heaven or hell. You guys can decide. I'd be like, no, not shocked at all. That was definitely, I felt that coming on for sure. So shout out life, shout out you guys. It was certainly a good run, but it seems as though my time has come on this journey. And luckily for Jack and Snapback, saved money on 2 semifinals tickets and a final ticket. Shout out life. I love you all. I wanna stay, drink all your beer. Please don't take me home. No fucking rowing in the hole. Alright, I was dying before, but Maya Jama just bumped into me. I'm good now. A Maya Jama touch can fix all problems, that's for sure. Shine me when bringing Ellie Goulding for a pre-match concert was pretty electric. Big Ellie Goulding fan here, I can't lie. I didn't know she was from England though. Calling, calling, calling me. I love them too so much. The way they are carrying this England team is some of the most beautiful shit I've seen in my entire life. But that's the England fan section over there. I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze in. I'm right next to it right now. We may try at the hydration break and see what happens, but it looks tight there. Setting for a quarterfinal. This is what it is supposed to look like. Not what we saw in Boston and not what we saw in LA. These are 2 proper fan bases who traveled for their country and have probably 70 to 80% of true fans in the stadium, and the other 20 are USA fans. This is going to be a special atmosphere tonight. England! England! 2, 1. versus Norway is underway. Come on, England. Come on. England! England! All right, hydration break. Norway is sitting so deep. I'm gonna go see if I can get in the England fan section. There's just no juice here. All right, we've made it into the fan section. I found two lads. I was walking into the section just trying to figure. They start saying, come over here. I thought they were talking about someone behind me. It was me. They love my content. And now I found my best friends for the rest of the match. I fucking love England. Come on, England. Another chance here for Norway.
Sheldrup now drives it across. Oh, it's in! Norway take the lead!
A crosses just went in. That was insane. But if they fouled Kane before, this will go to VAR, similar to the Messi situation. This definitely could get overturned, without a doubt. But that was insane. He meant to cross it, but it just went top corner. Somehow they're not reviewing it, and that's 1-0 Norway on a cross. Happened just like that. It was insane. I had a feeling this would happen. After such a high at the Azteca and a hot match against the team you're supposed to beat, coming out a little lethargic was always in the play, and they look like shit, honestly. Go on, Jude! Go on, Jude!
Bellingham into the area. Bellingham shot. Oh, it's in! Bellingham for England!
Yes! Come on! Go on, Jude! Go on! Jude! Go on! From Jude, just an absolute bailout. Come on. Hit it! Hit it! Oh. Sorry, man. No, you're good. Go on, H! Come on, England! 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 No. H! For a second there. Oh, woo, that's halftime. Wow. All right, we're back. Didn't get to introduce him when we first got here because there was a lot going on. Introduce yourself, boys.
James, we're living in California, but originally from the UK.
Andy, California, it's coming on!
Rasmus from Denmark supporting England.
Yeah. Are you happy to bring me into the English fan base?
Mate, we love you. You're English. You like Tottenham. We ain't Arsenal.
Great. How are we feeling going into the second half? Obviously, it was up 40 minutes. We're awful, but it's 1-1. How are we feeling?
Very confident.
Yeah, I think the last 5
He's
minutes.
Danish, so he's not speaking.
The last 5 minutes was good, but I think we just need to build from that.
As a thank you for welcoming in to the England section, our sponsors at Trove are hooking us up with a pack for every single match. All right. If you can name the country that this person plays for, who pops out, you get to keep the card. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see who we get. If you can name the country, you keep the card. Lamine Yamal and Travis Scott.
Spain.
Do you know where Travis Scott's from?
Oh, Travis, America.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather keep the card or take the $76?
I'll take the $76.
All right, come on!
England to win.
Ellie Goulding pre-match and then Aoki at halftime. This could be a better lineup. Let me hold on. I mean, the Beebs. But what a lineup for a quarterfinal performance. It's fantastic. Security is all over it in the England fan section, so I can't risk going and get food. Just play a montage, honestly, of all the food I've eaten at Hard Rock thus far on the journey, and then I'll give a composite score, total score, averaging out every item I've eaten here. Second half is underway. Need this to be better. Oh, they brought on Ebbs. Who came off? Oh, and they brought on Saka. Oh, it's Rice. Okay, Rice and Madueke off for Saka and Ebbs. I like those changes a lot.
Away. 2-1. VAR check for the goal. It was on the opposite side as us, so there may have been contact on the keeper or something, but we're going to VAR. Yes, overturn, come on. And instead of the 76, I'm just buying the boys beers. One thing that sucks is they don't show replays, so when it goes to VAR, we have no clue what they're even checking. You have to have a feeling that it's contact on the goalie, but yeah, wipe the $76. I've just bought all the lads a round of beers. Shout out Trove. Use code SNAPBACK20 to get your own packs. And yes, I'm on the beers. I'm feeling better. I thought I was dying. You get with the England fans, you're no longer dying. It's crazy how that happens. Please don't take me home. I just don't want to go to work. I want to stay in, drink all your beer. Please don't take me home. They're rowing in the Norway end. I do have a soft spot for the Norway fans. I absolutely love them, and I love a row, but today's all about England. Disappointed in the England fans. Norway's having the best of it, and the England fans have gone silent. This is when we need to get behind them. Gotta get behind them. Under the cosh right now. Oh, sucks! Oh my God! Oh, that's so well done from him. England! Hit it, Morgs. Hit it, Morg!
Oh, Leon's lost it! It's in! Bellingham is there yet again for England!
Burn on for Jude Bellingham, so this is just sitting in for the last 10 minutes, so 5 back. Mexico 2.0, except we've got the same amount of players. Just got to defend this lead and get out of here. England! 30 seconds left. Yes! Get it! Come on! But you never really had it down. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder woman. I'm in the taxi line, but it doesn't look like there's taxis coming. An England win. If I get home at midnight, it is what it is. No games tomorrow, so we get a break. Full snapback experience score when we get home. We've abandoned the taxi line. I don't even know what the plan is, honestly. Just gonna ask how to get north, and then hopefully pick up an Uber from somewhere. Saturday night in Miami. Traffic after a game, plus just regular Miami traffic. It's pretty tough. We made it in a taxi. Hopefully it'll be around 45 minutes home. And we have made it home, 10 p.m. What a day. What a day.
We've made it back, and it's time to give the snapback experience score to the England-Norway quarterfinal. Starting with the fans and atmosphere, which gets an 8.6 out of 10. England and Norway fans were both fantastic. I think the heat actually took a little bit out of both of them, which then played in turn to the gameplay. The heat took a little bit out of that, and the fans and the gameplay, I feel like, play off of each other a ton. 8.6 still very, very strong, but I expect in Atlanta, the fans to be in the 9s potentially, especially between inside England and Argentina. It's gonna be insane. You should hit the subscribe button for that. Food gets an 8.0 between the asado sandwiches, the asado plate that I had, and the fancy AF tots. The food at Hard Rock is extremely, extremely solid. Is it a little bit overpriced like every stadium food? Yes, but very solid. An 8 is a strong score. In terms of uniqueness, it gets a 7.4 out of 10. The floor for a World Cup match uniqueness is a 7. Gets a little bump for getting to see Harry Kane in England, who I obviously love, and then a bump as well for Ellie Goulding and Steve Aoki, both live performers there. Then finally, Stadium City gameplay gets a 7.0. The gameplay was above average, I would say. I'm a fan of Hard Rock Stadium, but like City and Stadium is tough because it's not actually in Miami or even close to it, frankly. Getting there and getting back is always an absolute headache, so it has to be docked a few points just for that, so it comes in at a 7.0. This leaves the final score at a 7.77, which is very solid. Not into the 8s. We will get into the 8s during the World Cup. I feel strongly about the game in Dallas. The 2 semifinals, I feel very strongly about getting into the 8s, so stay tuned for that. I cannot wait for a much needed 2 days off. I'll be traveling for both of them, so they're not that off, but hit the subscribe button because the 2 semifinals, I mean, Argentina's up 1-0 right now. We could get France, Spain, Argentina, England, just an absolute joke. And then a World Cup final on this channel, going to be insane.